Hello everyone. Welcome to the final stream for a while until I figure things out. Um, so of course I'm gonna be answering questions here if y'all have them about Edge of Fate. Even if y'all post a comment after I've already finished streaming or whatnot, I will try to answer them. But keep in mind I'm gonna be busy IRL because I got some things going on because I'm transferring to a new job now. Apparently, a particular supervisor wants to speak with me, so yeah. So that's lovely stuff. But I think for now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna attempt to use Prismatic. We're gonna attempt to use Prismatic here. I think I'm just gonna make a fresh build. But first, I did want to override this build because I'm not really gonna be using. This is my Capri-Thorn build is just so good, so goaded, so goaded. But I think we're really gonna start fresh. We're gonna start fresh with the Prismatic build. I did not mess with my other set, but obviously gonna be using this. I am not gonna be using any sort of set bonus armor until I'm able to use until I'm able to at least farm for tier 3 armor, which I plan on using the Bushido set. Because that 4 set bonus is actually pretty decent. Because we're gonna be completing some seasonal challenges too while we discuss Edge of Fate or whatever. But we need to use an auto rifle, bow, sidearm. Those are the ones we're gonna focus on: bow, sidearm, and scout. What's featured? Any interesting bows, sidearms, just gotta really want to use? Or auto rifles. I don't really want to use Choir of One because I feel like that's a hierarchy of needs. I want to use something that's arc. Trace rifle was not one of those weapons. None of the exotics I really want to use are featured. I'll be honest, I don't really want to use any of these. Centrifuge is an interesting choice, but generally speaking, sprinting is just not a great idea of most content. And I want to use an arc or kinetic ammo weapon. We could use DMT. But I don't know. I'm just gonna say screw it, and I'm just gonna use an exotic I have not used in ages, but I really enjoy using, especially solo. And that's gonna be Necrochasm. Gonna get this thing's my level up. I'm gonna put like Rake Angle. I'm never gonna use Deliverance. Those are the only two things I'm gonna put in there. I'm gonna put Anarchy away. Same with this. Okay, so that's that. Let's craft something here. I'm gonna use the Slammer because it's a sword, I guess. But Eager's Edge is extremely useful for getting around, so Necrochasm and maybe this? Cause this just increases our that's energy slot. Okay, so there's a slot matters. Yeah, we can have this on for now. I don't really care necessarily. We have none of the optional mods, and I do want to know how to get those mods. Weapons. Oh, requires tier 4. Oh, wait, there's enhance of these. Target adjuster could be useful in Gambit. So it seems like oh wait, I already have these because I'm assuming these are in relation to Adept mods. Interesting. Apply this mod as a celebratory effect. Only apply for tier 5. So many of these mods only attach to tier 5. Like, how do I get the new... I don't know how to get the new mods, like the new temporary mods. Maybe that is just a strict tier 4 or tier 5 thing, but you never explained that shit, so okay. That's useless. I need a chance for enhancement core. And I will use swap out combo detector, I guess. Okay, let's go ahead and do some things. Thruster I do like using. We're gonna use Thunder Crash for this setup. Consecration, of course, 'cause I need that. I'm not actually gonna use Knockout. Hmm. Hmm. I can use Strangers, but I'm gonna use Rally Barricade instead of Thruster. Oh wait, no, I need to use Thruster for a completely different reason. Um, hmm. The Knockout Consecration combo is pretty strong. The Trigger's lasting is so useless. Okay, let's see. What can I increase the size and damage of the burst when you shatter a crystal frozen target, and increase the area AoE of ignitions. This one I actually don't need. Okay, let's replace this with something else so I can remove this. So because I have um the Spirit of Contact, which massively does increase essentially the AoE of everything. I actually don't because this combines Whisper of Fishes in a different one. This does not increase the damage of the solar ignitions. It only increases the damage of the crystals. At least from what I understand. But I don't really need to increase the damage of the solar ignition per se. With light or darkness damage or super final blows creates an elemental pick of the matching damage type. This I don't need because I really would need okay, let me do this in order of operation. Let's do fresh. Let's do fresh. This I do need. Because kinetic weapons. Let's look at this now. This one, while you have an arc, solar, or void buff, ability final blows great and bonus targets. That's not gonna be useful because well, I guess I'll have. I don't know. I need things that spec more into melee. Defeating targets inflicted with saves the screen bonus. No. No, I need to generate armors for other people. While transparent, your ability final blows explode. I don't need super that big, though. Collecting elemental pickup or destroying a tangle grants transcendent energy of the same type. That would make light obscenely easy to grab. We'll hover back to Light of Honor. That's a -10 melee. We can't take any -10 melees. The class ability generates more quickly. Interesting. You'll increase damage to targets. We're gonna take this one because Strand, obviously, a Shackle Grenade should come back decently fast. So when we throw that out there, that should help a little bit. At least it'll make enemies take more damage from our super or our consecration shenanigans. Rapidly defeating targets with light damage grants melee energy. Rapidly defeating targets with darkness damage grants great energy. This would be more useful if I was using. Well, technically speaking, Necrocosm Crystal Explosion do count as arc. We'll come back to that one. We'll look at buffs first. Oh, look at buffs first. We don't freeze or suppress. Haley will also randomly give you more resistant while turns into effect is increased. That could be interesting. -10 class, I don't necessarily create either bolt charge. Send glass again. If anything, we want class over health because we can give ourselves an instant overshield. Okay, we're gonna do this one and this one. We're gonna do both of those. That's gonna be our setup here. Damn, that much into health and melee still that low? Yikers. Our grenade damage does not need to come up, so we can definitely shift some stuff around. Our grenade doesn't need to come back super fast. We'll put this into melee. Weapon is not super important either. Our weapon's pretty low, though. We're gonna put this into melee because it makes the most sense. I'm not gonna have time dilation. I'm gonna have a double powerful. Well, no, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think I am gonna keep recuperation and absolution. I'm gonna change that to. I'm gonna change this to the weapon stat. To weapon stat. To the weapon stat, because our weapon stat is low enough to the point where it can be useful. But I think we're gonna transfer all health related to class. Because class giving us an overshield is going to be really, really nice. With that class item, it's just not particularly fantastic, but super energy is going to be kind of important. Actually, I'm gonna move grenade to super. I'm gonna move grenade to super. am gonna put time dilation up to make that weapon stat last a little bit longer. Do we need? We don't really need reserves, so yeah. Well, guess we'll gain a bonus to health, I guess. Yeah, and I can't use. Can I use? Yeah, I can only do that. Yeah, we'll do that. So then we can real. I don't know how much it boosts it by though. I wish it was a little bit more clear about that. And health, I think that's gonna be fine. So we really don't have to focus on health at all. But our health is actually really high to be fair. Our health is high to be fair, so we really don't need this. Um, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna remove the loader. Strength. Yeah, increase the melee stat as much as I can. I'll try to keep that up. We are going to omit both of these. We're gonna do Ashes to nope. We're gonna do hands-on, kinetic siphon, and we're just gonna double on kinetic siphon. No, we'll do harmonic siphon, I guess, because the crystal shit. Now for this, we're gonna remove both of these. And heavy-handed. Heavy-handed is what we're gonna do. Okay, now let's do some fashioning. Let's do some fashioning. We're gonna do ceramic just to get a good feel for things. I actually like that bit hanging out there. The only way this is gonna work is if I have super black on. That's the only way it's gonna work. Actually, it does work. If I have Rhymer on. No, super black makes the knees slightly different. And it's one outer, one inner. Yeah, I think one is out, one is inner. Yeah, this is the only shader that I think I can make work. That might be the only shader I can make work with this fit. Unless I use Spark of Joy, but I don't really want to. Because the whole cube would have to be exactly the same. Because, yeah. Gee, why'd y'all have to do that with this specifically? You know, come up with symmetric looking shit. Nope, slightly different. Dreaming Spectrum is so close, I can't tell the difference. So I'm actually gonna go with Dreaming Spectrum. It has a little bit of a juice to it too, so. Actually, I kind of want to use the new raid piece. That immediately ends anything I'm gonna do with the legs. That much I will say right now. That ends any sort of deal I'm gonna do with the legs. What kind of style do I want to go for? I need to see how the shades. Ooh, that looks pretty neat. No. Fat. So does the outer plates take the... Yes. Okay, outer plates take the center. Interesting. This is interesting. Oh, Cryptic Legacy, Cryptic Legacy, Cryptic Legacy, yes. Raid shader. Oh, that looks so strange. Okay, I think we focus on the chess piece here. I don't think that works. No. I think I have to go for a high-tech kind of vibe. No, asymmetrical. See if mine also has to match with the market. No, too big. Okay, so I need to go with something a little bit more slimming? No. Ooh. Do I like this? I think I need to see the legs. I think I need to see the legs. Do I like that? I don't think I do very much. I think it needs to be largely black with silver and silver hints of stuff. Nope. 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 Ooh, that does kind of look decent, but try to find something else. I did really used to like this chess piece, but I don't really anymore. Not like that. Gotta get the fashion right. Am I bugged? Am I bugged? Does that really work? No, I think that one's actually too small, ironically enough. Definitely not. Okay, I'm interested in this. Not really what I'm looking for. Definitely not what I'm looking for. I think we'll just rock this for now. And then the arms are so out of place. Let me look at the raid. Let me look at the raid armor. Chest piece is not great. I forgot. I don't really like the chest piece. I don't really like the Titan helmet either, but there might be some glows missing. Oh yeah, the legs I liked quite a bit. For now, I'm gonna change the arms to Vow the Disciple arms. Yeah. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm not sure I like it very much. Anyways, time to get into some actual content. Hold on a second. Let's get to some actual meat and potatoes. Shut off. Okay, for solo ops, we need to find one in conflux. One in conflux. Okay. Solo ops, conflux. I apparently keep missing. Am I comfortable enough to do 200? Actually, hold on a second. Okay, so you can only get to 200 gear. Okay, so this is the only way to get actual proper geared stuff loot. I don't like Shroud. No, I can't go with chill touch this time. I can't go with chill touch this time. Because I'm not using Kefri Zorn. Yeah. Fire at their location. Certain foes are stealthy at a distance. When defeated, goblins spawn arc pools that cause damage over time. Flying unit, no. Take a damage until you are airborne. No. Mildly increase energy ability cooldown. Let's do this. I gotta get that loot. I gotta get that loot. Cause yeah, these lower the challenge. Okay. Yeah, I could panic swap. I'm gonna be real. I could panic swap. Okay, our big goal here is to try and find some other shenanigans.
The impact of echoes on the world fueled the scramble to fill a power vacuum. Now everyone's fighting to consolidate its territory.
Isn't that the activity I thought it was?
Threat with a bunch of local ones.
Believe it or not, that's good news. I'd rather fight a series of battles than a whole damn war.
Beautiful. forgot how much I love the Necrochasm. Rude ability regeneration times 2. Okay. Oh, I didn't really like this one. Oh, we gotta do precision takedowns. Woo! Man's fucking ultra instincted my my Thunder Crash. Like, goddamn. Huh? I didn't do the other one though. Okay. I will say I don't remember this mission at all. Wait 1 second. I gotta make sure I keep an eye out for collectible. Oh, this is the one I kept missing one on because I couldn't tell where it was at.
Objectives complete. That made him angry.
I'm gonna go over here, see if there's a data pad thing over here, maybe? I don't see a data pad fucking anywhere. Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything. I'm halfway tempted to just yeah, I'm just gonna restart it. I'm just gonna restart it. I'm not gonna waste all of my effort to not find it. Yeah, I missed it. I missed it. Special ammo weapon, of course. That's as a team. Okay. Oh, wait. 2 minutes? Okay, we're gonna wait. 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 That being said, I actually need to upgrade my Strand LMG. I'm not really gonna become radiant, so I'm just gonna do all that shenanigans. We're gonna increase damage. That's not gonna be all fine. They're creating a tangle by defeating it. Uh, eh. Let's do that, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's fine. And I have thruster on now, so that's gonna be really nice. Okay. Hello. Hello. What? Hold on a second. I guess maybe I have to. Oh, there it is. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's just normal difficulty, anyways. Okay. The sieve should give us a lot of high tier loot, hopefully at least. The shield and aggressive enemies here in greater numbers. Yeah, I'm definitely just gonna use my grant setup, my thing setup, because I need to get kills with auto rifles or whatever.
The hall's ready and waiting to suck up all the dark matter we can mine. House of Exile might have something to say about it, though. Move to the next mining spot. I got everything you need inbound.
Yeah, I need to build my darkness energy. Oh my god, the stasis crystals are getting in the way. Whee! My frenzy, attrition orbs. My game's starting to lag a little bit. Oh man, I can't tell where everything is at. Woo, okay.
If the hull is really a probability engine, like Honora thought, then your deposit should generate some useful gear.
Nice power weapon. Beautiful.
They're bringing out the big guns. Show them it ain't the size that counts.
Okay, where's the boss? There's an orb for people. There's an orb. Come on, okay, let's jump dash. Beautiful. Grandy above. Okay, let me find some of these. Come on. Come on. Come on. Grandy buff. I missed. Come on, just a little bit more until I'm charged. Oh. Let's go ahead and sever. Okay, nice. Okay, I got a mark, which is tier 2. Is it? I'm assuming I'm capped out at 2. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay.
Hear it. A dangerous restlessness beneath its satiation. The color of escape.
Story of my life, sister.
Okay, buddy. Okay, Drifter.
Move to the next mining spot. I got everything you need inbound.
Man, I wish I could put shaders on this. Eva shit. There's only a few places for them to spawn. Come on, buddy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Whew, okay. Woo! Okay. Woo-wee! Okay.
It's a shame that exiles can't see their way to peaceful coexistence. There's plenty of dark matter for everyone.
Is that how resource distribution worked in your time, Lodi? With peaceful coexistence?
Still only tier 2s. Still only tier 2s, which kind of sucks. Alright, I'm assuming we're gonna have the other boss now. Which is better for me because Consecration is useless for anything flying. Come on. Frenzy, there we are, attrition orbs. Beautiful. Beautiful. There we are. Got his ass. Got his ass.
Somebody order
Oh, let's go. The Vex thing. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, nice. Yeah, I can't deposit my shit. Whew, okay. Oh, we did it. Nice. Woo! Oh, that's some nice loot. Okay.
The exiles can't see their way to peaceful coexistence. There's plenty of dark matter for everyone.
Is that how
Okay,
resource
so is this a
distribution
decent
worked
roll?
in time, Lodi?
Melee, it's super. It's a decent roll, but not really what I'm
So
looking
taking
for.
this ring.
If I'm being perfectly honest, I would personally rather have super high strength.
This is going well. Let's press our advantage. Secure this valley.
Come on. Beautiful. Woo, my perfect alley. Oh. Come on. Woo! Okay, things are getting a little bit laggy now. Things are getting a little bit laggy, a little bit laggy. Yeah, I definitely prefer Inmost.
Hall was gifted to you.
Inmost and Contact is just flat out way better than
The
anything
Hall
else I could
like they
get.
gifted you a free vacation.
So you were recruited. Or chosen.
Way I figure it, the Hall was always mine. I just didn't know it yet.
Eyes up, Guardian. The exiles sent their best to
Excuse
stop
me.
you.
Hopefully we can do at least one more before it runs out. Hurrah, I'm just going ham over here. Woo-wee! Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we gotta destroy the maintenance drones. Maintenance drones, maintenance drones. Okay, do I gotta kill the Briggs too? This is not easy, I will say that. There are Triton Orbs. I will say I am a bit confused on where the other maintenance things are. Woo, that was a save and a half. Oh, I forgot about stage reloads.
Extra baddies means extra loot. Make it rain, hero.
Okay, click max. Yes, I got the glitch. I got the glitch. Got the glitch again. Let's go! Woo-wee! Let's go!
Drifter, you say this hall was gifted to you by the Nine?
They gifted me the hall like they gifted you a free vacation.
So you were recruited? Or
Ah, garbage roll!
The hall was
Why
always
do
mine.
this to
I just didn't
me?
know it yet.
Mission end. That sucks. That was a good run. That was a good run. That was a great sieve. That was a great sieve run. That was a great sieve run. Just gotta be honest, that was a great sieve run. Also, I gotta be honest, our fashion is not really that fitting for, you know, our necrochasm. So I think we are gonna go with red, and I'm gonna, you know, I gotta try to make it work. I gotta try to make it work. A metal plate stone. Oh, actually. Ooh, or do I actually like this? I think it's fitting if I can if I have some decent looking legs. Like maybe these? And then helmet. I'm gonna go with the stereotypical Vex helmet probably. No. Where is my helmet? I should probably favorite all raid gear, if I'm being perfectly honest. I don't think that looks awful. I don't think that looks awful necessarily, but... we'll just stick with it for now. We completed that. Solo ops, bonus. Back to the portal. Solo ops. We've unlocked the bonus shop for that. Quick play? Single player? Why? We need the conflict specifically. We are getting 204. Not running expert is too much of a detriment, if I'm being really honest. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do it like this. Oh, but hold on a second. Let's kick that down. That and... Let's do that. No, actually, I'm gonna do this as well. Yeah, let's do that. Launch. Says command hard difficulty, probably because we're not really at 200 currently. That's fine. I'm gonna swap back to the... No, I'm gonna keep this on. I'm gonna keep that on. No. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that on. I'm gonna keep the machine gun on. The LMG on. Just try to test out his back a little bit, but yeah. Inmost contact is too good of a role. If I'm being perfectly honest, it's just too good of a role to really pass up. To be perfectly honest, we're probably gonna go back to Caprice for team play, and for exotic missions, we're probably gonna be using Strand Titan. I really haven't used Strand Titan much. I kind of want to see how it is now. What? That's... Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, abilities with knockout. Okay. Hey, we got a seasonal challenge done. This is, I will say, having to get killed with abilities kind of sucks. Balls, if I'm being perfectly honest. Because it doesn't count. It only counts if I'm using knockout. Beautiful. Yeah, we gotta rely on knockout for ability kills, which kind of sucks. Does this count as ability out of curiosity? No. Okay, that's interesting to note as well. We're just gonna leave that one alone. Yes, Thunder Crash did a lot of work there. There we are. Okay. Now we just need one more knockout, and then we can do whatever. Okay, and this one is right before the portal. To the left. There it is. Get another seasonal challenge done. Okay. The strikes are going to be, the Vanguard ops are going to be a little bit more difficult to do, I'm going to be real. Finally, about time.
Now comes the fun part. Kill a giant boss, collect loot.
Yeah, I need... Fuck, I meant to consecrate. I kind of wish it was just his own melee instead of having to do this. Shit. That puts me so far back, too. No shot they put one back! That's insane! That's insane behavior. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to Thunder Crash that Wyvern. I'm gonna have it. It's gonna spawn me so far back. Oh, well, I actually didn't this time. Oh my god! This is actually abysmal. I forgot how absolutely dog shit. I forgot how absolutely abysmal. As per usual, I crouch. Where the fuck did he go? I don't like Prismatic, I'm gonna be real. That's the only usable build.
I'm happy you're back in the inner system,
Hmm?
I worried you got lost in the anomaly.
From what I understand, the Nine aren't done with us yet. But until they throw another train at us, there's nothing to do but research.
Research. It makes me sleep inside my helmet. Better to be here.
Hey, I got some of this stuff done. Woo! Okay, but do I really care? Absolutely not. Because I got some of this stuff done with Kepler, which is nice. I don't know what Ikora's side thing is. There's one final one. I don't really know what that is. Bam. Bam. Ooh, heal. Ooh, this auto rifle. Oh, I'm willing to check this one out. I'm really willing to check that one out. Wow, I am shocked. Yeah, all my gear should be 200 at this point. All of this should be 200. Let me just use a few unstable cores here. But sheesh. Okay, we're going back to solar. Kefri's Horn, I just like it too much, but I am really curious about this, though. Complete any active with Avant-Garde loadout restrictive active. Got more stuff to claim in the seasonal hub. Yay, portal bonus drop. Okay, whatever. I have 25 strange coins. I have the strangest favor active. So yeah, I'm just gonna use this stuff. Is there a solar heavy exotic that's decent? No, the input finality's auger. Oh, Whisper of the Worm. Whisper of the Worm is a little bit of a weird situation. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep everything the same. But first, I have to go grab a charger real quick. I'll be back in a second. I am back and I have returned. It's gonna be risky frisky, risky frisky. We're gonna do Proving Grounds next. Oh, great, so that one's there. I will be real with y'all, I'm not completely sure I'm actually going to be able to clear this. If I'm being perfectly honest, I'm not completely confident that I can clear this. That I can clear this solo. Yeah. Well, Quick Play Expert exists, so we might just do this on basic witch difficulty. Yeah, there's just a completion award. Yeah, we're just gonna do this on advanced. Because we're not getting any better gear necessarily, so... Oh, we do get tier 2 gear for doing this on this difficulty, so yeah. No, however, this I don't want. So at least we can get tier 2 gear from that, so... I still don't have a 200 kinetic weapon that I can put in here to get succession up to 200, which is kind of funny. Out of curiosity, how's my triumph score looking? So you're still at 16?
Commander Zavala, we agree to the right of proving. The Cabal sends forth its champion. The challenge.
I will say this is auto. Does it have access to the? No. Okay. Gotta run up this other side, get this last one. And get the one that's far off in the distance. Get these shielded guys. There we are. Just to give me some damage resist.
This is the helpless Electus, the digger of graves, her mouth packed with red soil. I do not grant you safe passage.
I was say, isn't this one of the Braytech things? Braytech order? Yeah, Braytech Legacy. I do kind of like. I kind of like this. However, I prefer ricochet rounds. Yeah, I prefer ricochet rounds. It has a real speed master too. I like this auto rifle actually. The clip is interesting. This is a weapon I would probably prefer Unrelenting in the Scorch perk on it.
This tank is like a living thing. She breathes, she moves, and she will spit out your bones. shame you must pay the price for your commander's pride. You crawl through an Imperial tank, fighting against an army. For what?
To stop another despot before they pass beyond the reach of reason.
My warriors pledge themselves to the right of proving. Cut them down if you can.
It must be done.
I would say, whatever frame this is, though, I'm not a huge fan of this frame. It feels too close to a support frame auto rifle. Does easy damage to like a vehicle type of situation too. Beautiful. 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 I can shoot rockets too, bitch. Oh, okay. I am really curious what my charts are going to look like after the season, because, I've used Galley quite a bit.
Keep working your way beneath the outer plates. According to Amanda, you'll emerge near the power reach.
I would say I really wish,
Guardians, I have prepared further
really wish
challenges
Necrochasm
for you.
had something
A
else to it.
banquet of combat to test your resolve.
The Guardians
I'll be honest, I'll probably be in the top percentile for Gallahorn if I continue to use it. Gallahorn or Sleep. Well, Sleeper I don't get kills with. Gallahorn I've gotten kills
I
with.
know stories of fiends who
I really haven't used a proper... I haven't really used an exotic non-heavy in a decent amount of time.
so easily.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to drop it. I'm gonna have to drop it because I gotta clear everything out in here first. Chug. Oh. Come on, right into the nades. We got a Caltrops enemy. This I might actually be able to take. Beautiful. Boom, bada bang. Baba boy. Trying to make our way up. Yeah, I like this. I do like this auto rifle. Heel clip, I don't necessarily see the purpose in per se, but if this has like unrelenting, I would personally like to see like demolitioners or something like that. Then count me in. There it is. Hey, there's proving grounds.
Hold strong, Guardians. One
Final victory is all I ask. Gjallarhorn's going to be super useful here because I believe it will target those. I missed both of those rockets, which sucks. Come on. Come on. Beautiful. Come on. This should actually do a decent chunk of damage to him. Come on, more Scorch, more Scorch, more Scorch. Come on, Ignite! There we are. Beautiful. Woo! Please give me a kinetic weapon. Okay, give me ARPs. Oh, that is a kinetic weapon, which is great.
You have honored our traditions, and I must honor yours.
There we are. Okay, so now I should be a little bit more comfortable to swap over to other
I'm
stuff.
glad to hear it.
So that's
You
nice.
will find our talent for diplomacy matches our skill in combat.
Oh my god, this is a lot. Yeah, both of these are fire team mobs. This is 5 different like ops we need shit from. Oh nice, so 203. Quick play expert. We'll probably do that. Wait, Crucible we're not doing. Pinnacle is the one. Pinnacle, we have Star-Crossed, which gives completion rewards. Obviously Expert is normal currently. Obviously, though, we're going to try to kick ourselves up as high as possible. Because I believe currently we still only have access to... Yeah, max we still have tier 2. So... I think what we will do is do quick play expert. Quick play expert. Because we got 2 bonus drops and a completion reward. Hope that we get something halfway decent, mate. Yeah, because... Oof. Because, oof. Yeah, I can dismantle that now. I'm not going to dismantle any of these. However, that being said, I'm going to put Syntheseps in the vault, and whichever has the highest melee, say. Yeah, that's going in the vault. This is sticking around. Also, I really need to save up. Part of me really wants to spend more, but I need to save up more. I will say I almost have these arms unlocked. I almost have these arms unlocked, which is interesting. I have seen some people use like Siva stuff for this, which is kind of cool. So that's nice. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna look over the pads. Okay, liminality. Are you fucking kidding me? It's there? Okay. Actually, in the meantime, we can see what strike we get. We can see what strike we get. Expert. Okay. It's 20. Really? You only gotta think of a B? Achieve grade B or higher. I'm assuming that's because of the modifiers. Okay, that's not great. So the artist. Alright, well. So actually, yes, you can't really get an A. We'll just see what we get here. I'm gonna swap. Oh no! If it's liminality, at that point I will swap. At that point, I will swap to sleeper. But liminality is not a super easy strike to do solo. So I'm quite a bit concerned with trying to do that on higher difficulty.
The Fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down. Beneath the ruins of the Cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair, and the High Servitor, feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god, and send their souls screaming back to hell.
I believe this is Devil's Lair, which is fine, but not really the one I needed. Yeah, this is Devil's Lair. No, which is not one that we need. I'm just gonna do. Whoa! Bruh. Bruh. That's kind of insane.
Fallen and Hive. Let's hope we can avoid the crossfire.
Like, that's insane. That is insane. Woo-wee!
Great. The way out of here is sealed. Pretty complex. I'll need time.
Yeah, Capri-Sun, let's go. Barricade. Longer cooldown my ass. I have a pretty good Oh no. I almost wasted that ammo. I would say, in my opinion, this feels equivalent to Nightfall without champions.
Barrier is down. We can move now.
Stunning emo is stasis. The emo thing is so strange. What? It didn't go up the stairs?
The lair is up ahead, under that colony ship. Just on the other side of all those devils.
Oh, wow. Two-shotters. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going for it still. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. I think I'm just going to sleep for the first phase, and we'll go from there.
So this is the Devil's Lair.
Ooh, okay. Beautiful. Come on, solar. Beautiful.
Zepic's pride kept a great shadow over our city. With its destruction, the fallen devils will rule Gotham. But we must stay vigilant. The fallen are crafty, and they'll find ways to survive.
I respect your armamentarian fashion. You're not getting a good thing. Actually, no. I should be nice. I should be nice. I should be nice. It doesn't say orbs generated, something like that. Yeah, we're just gonna have to run the strikes solo. We're just gonna have to do it solo. If we'll put this up to 200. Yeah. If it doesn't have any sort of loot to it, like liminality, we're just going to do it on basic bitch. We're not going to get any loot from it. If it only has one particular reward, then we'll probably just do it on normal and call it good. However, if it has multiple drops, we're actually going to try. We are actually going to try.
Guardian, scouts report that Taken and Lucent Hive are fighting to take this pass. We cannot allow them to gain a foothold in this area. Take
Since we don't really need, I swapped to, the Slammer for an Eager Edge of some sort. No, I swapped to the Slammer. Alright, I know I swapped to the fucking Slammer.
Taken Wizard up ahead. It's not attacking us, but I think it's the source of that sludge blocking our way. We can't even scratch that Wizard's shields. We need something stronger. Something like that Ahamkara skull, resonating with taken energy. I think it works like real Ahamkara bones. It worked! The Wizard's down and the way is clear.
Good work. If those Ahamkara prove to be helpful, you should look for opportunities to use them.
I really only hear spawn, I'ma be real. Okay. Data pad up here. Yeah, I think I would rather have Incandescent. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I think I would rather have Incandescent in either Unrelenting or... Like, it's nicer, beefier targets, but that's something that I would want on, like, an LMG. That perk I think I would want on an LMG, not an auto rifle. Because I'm not really using an auto rifle on beefier targets. Beautiful. Ow. Yeet. I missed. Come on. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh well. Wait a minute. I don't remember where the last one was. Hold on a second. I don't remember where the last... Where the fuck is the last one so I make sure I don't miss it? Okay, it's in that room. Okay. Alright. We still have quite a ways to go.
It's not going to let us just walk past it.
Okay, there's a surprising amount of people that still can't do this section properly. Let's go here. And then jump up. Whee!
It's on the run, but we've wounded it. It won't get far.
Guardian, between you and me, I like Zavala's moxie, but this ain't him. Ikora's right to be worried. I got a bad feeling too.
Enemy signature incoming. It's gone. For now.
Wait, actually, now that I think about it, it's not terribly far. Yeah, okay, it's not that super far into the strike. Okay. Nice. That's it, we can exit. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're almost done with auto rifles. We're almost done with auto rifles too, which is nice, which is absolutely fantastic. Cause yeah, these data pads take fucking ages. Okay. And next up, we're going to do. We have to basically get to the end on this. The boss is that. Battleground Oracle. Because it's 2 drops, we are gonna go for this one. We are gonna go for this one. Only because we'll be getting 2 drops. I'm gonna try to select decent. We can do it. We can do chill touch. We can do chill touch. We can do chill touch. And where's increased ability cooldown? We'll do this, and we'll do that. 207, tier 2, and bonus drops. Yeah, I think that's good. Because, I mean, this makes sense. Normal's tier 1, advanced tier 2. However, expert is when you get tier 2s. Then Master Tier 3s, Grandmaster Tier 4 or a 5? I don't fucking know. But we're getting Tier 2 drops on this run. We are gonna complete this. We are gonna complete this. I'm gonna use Gallarhorn here. It's just gonna be flat up way better than anything else we're gonna be using. Okay, that one's on the way. Okay. This will probably be the last one for today. I'm not really sure. I really want to stream until 7 exactly. I'm cool. I'm decently. I'm not exactly still. I'm still not exactly 100%. But also, as a side note, I am working on something very, very special. Very, very special for Sparking Zero. I'm working on. I'm working on it. I have the actual battle. I have the exact details mostly planned out. There's some finishing touches though I gotta put on here. I think in this more higher difficulties, it'll probably be, I don't know, it might be pretty solid. I don't know though, I think I want a damage perk and, we're not going to be able to stop the guys from coming in, but... Come on, I just need a... Woo-wee! Come on. Time to do that again. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I am gonna... Ooh. Is it gonna tank? I mean, no, it's not. I'm not really even getting a seasonal bonus either. But yeah, I'm gonna use Luna's Howl. Bro, I couldn't even reload! This strike might be a little bit much for me at this. Oh, come on! Oh yeah, I'm cooked. That's why I'm back to this. Is it really because this thing is not 200? I really don't like the new power system. Oh my goodness, gracious alive. Everything is so fucking tanky. I mean, I don't know if I can get through this stuff solo like this.
Scions as reluctant hostages to the Cabal Empire. But even now, with the Empire in ruins, they fight to the death for Keitel.
Yeah, they're playing a bad hand as best they can.
No excuses. Eliminate them at will, Guardian.
Eliminate them at will, Guardian. At least we're not super far from, like, the final boss or anything. Bada bing! Baba boy! I'm probably gonna take care of this one on the right first this time. Oh my god! Everything should not be doing this much damage. This feels a little absurd. This feels a little absurd. Fuck, I gotta do it like this. That one actually has to get. That one has to go first, because it's spawn keeping me like a mofo. Then I gotta go for the one on the end. The one on the end is quite annoying. Think it's gonna be a while before any more necessarily spawn. All right. Finish. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, there you are. I can. This is probably gonna take my whole ass super. Woo! Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. This has not been a fun experience. I'll be real. I'll be real here. The Banes add enough difficulty. The Banes add enough difficulty. Where it kind of feels a little unnecessary to have all this extra shit in here. I'm definitely not going to hit A, probably. But I'm hoping that I at least hit B. Because I'm definitely not getting this shit done on time. If I had extra people, then maybe. But, like, holy shit. Solo, going from the basic bitch mode to training was a decent experience. I mean, going from this to X, well, from the 10 power level was fine. 100 was fine. Expert seems rough. I'll be real. Expert seems a little rough.
If the Scions are allowed to continue their research, it could spell disaster for the Vanguard.
Yeah, too much clairvoyance and they might turn out like Osiris. Not sure how much of that we can take.
Wow, Gallorn is not doing any damage, really. Also, the boss moves around so fucking much. I'm just dipping. I'm dipping. I'm not doing this. I'll get all my levels through the quick play. I'll get all my levels through quick play. That's just, oh my goodness. It is an awful experience trying to do any sort of leveling up. But hey, we got this done. So, at least that's nice. Claim some exotic engrams. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of sick of the power grind by this point. I'm kind of tired of it. Man, tier 1 loot does not feel rewarding at all. Tier 2 doesn't either. Tier 3, alright, working with something. I feel like if you had Artifice Armor, you should by default start getting tier 3. Start by getting tier 3 armor. That should be starting. Default. Starting. You should be getting tier 3. And then you work your way up to tier 4 or tier 5. Because the only reason I'm keeping half of my gear is because of other stuff. You need to visit the postmaster.
Checking. Transfer.
I'm starting to get a decent amount of tier 1 gear at this point.
Perhaps a barter is warranted.
Actually, at the very least, we'll run Starcross. We'll run Starcross at the very least. Maybe we'll get tier 2 stuff. Probably not. Tier 2 is what I'll give tier 2. Tier 2 is at least, like, low stat. Low stat is tier 2. Tier 2 stuff is low stat, which is... would be considered low stat. But that damage resist bonus is just... kind of necessary. It is kind of necessary. Like, goddamn. So yeah, we'll do Star... oh, fuck. Starcross is a pretty difficult mission. Starcross is unironically a kind of difficult mission. I forgot about that. Starcross is not a super easy exotic mission. I completely forgot the Starcross. Out of all the ones that are there currently, Starcross is probably the most difficult. Okay, let's go Pinnacle. Whisper, ironically, is not awful. However, the drop for it is a weapon. Encore got removed. 2 completion rewards, 2 completion... Starcross is too difficult. Starcross is too difficult, especially on Expert, which is what I would be trying to do here. Because I want at least tier 2 gear. We'll do Kel's Fall. We'll do Kel's Fall because Kel's Fall's not that bad. Kel's Fall's not that bad to do, so we'll actually do Kel's Fall. But I'm gonna use my strand. Shut up. Sure, that's fine. Mirror Imago. I do like Mirror Imago. However, let me take a look at what exotics I really should be using. Because Wordline 0, I'm not using. I'm not using Wordline 0. I'm just not using it. I am going to use a 1-2 punch shotgun, so I guess we can have on something. What do I want to do? Ariana's. Slayer, the issue with Slayer's Fang is it can ricochet back onto you. That's the only problem I have. We'll do Choir of One. We'll do Choir of One. Y'all know what I just realized? I usually use Tractor as an exotic. Well, we'll just use whatever we got for the exotic. Where's my 1-2 punch shotgun? There it is. We're going to try to do as much of this as we can. But no guarantees that I'm actually going to finish this. If I'm being honest. Class ability energy is completely useless. Let's do something else. Yeah, this, and yeah, this gives me 2. Yeah, that. Sure, let's do that. We need to do Void. And we need to do Special Ammo Finder. We'll do Strength, I guess. These have to be Void due to I'm using a Void weapon as my main weapon. And this I'm just putting into the weapon stat. This I'm putting in the weapon stat. Yeah, this is unhelpful. I need Grenade. Grenade weapon health. I would like Grenade melee, but it seems like I only have one class item with... Unless I use this. Sure, why not? Sorry, it's gonna bother me if I don't have at least halfway decent fashion. Kills Fall. Banner of War should help us a decent amount. No. Take more damage? Nope. Landing? Nope. 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 We'll do this. Strand Surge. Yeah, Strand Surge is the only thing that's useful for us. Frontal Shell, we need that. Frontal Shell being gone. Avalanche Shroud is a little bit annoying. We will do melee hit. We'll do melee hit. And damage taken while you are airborne is increased. No. Scorn Raiders have Void Shields. No. When defeated, no. Drop fire. This is actually kind of decent. Is there a different one that I want to have besides Chill Touch? No. Okay. Okay. What is up? Is it the Slammer? Oh, no, it's Armamentarium. Armamentarium is dragging me down quite massively, actually. Let's kick our helmet up to at least 200. And kick our Slammer up a little bit. Yeah, so it should be hard, but not impossible. Hard, but not impossible. Because realistically speaking, I can't, because I believe with extra difficulty, you can only grind to 200. You can't get any higher than that. You need the seasonal bonus stuff in order to get higher stuff, so that's a little bit of a problem. I would have loved Encore, but are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I couldn't fucking... Okay. No shot, that little fucking thing boosted me down. Just have my shotgun out because it's lightweight. I will say, at some point I am going to have to try to get used to using my Void setup, because Acquire 1 is just so strong. I'll probably have to use it with axes, most likely. What the fu- I'm doing so little damage. Oh my god, I'm doing so little damage. Finished? No. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Nah, I'm done. Nah, I'm done. Nah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not gonna really attempt. Okay, no. No, that's there. The enemies are way too tanky. I can't even get Banner of War started. So as far as solo ops goes, because no matter how high you kick this shit up, guess what? You can get tier 2 gear, but you can't get anything above 200. Because it's technically easy. I'm gonna be real. My advice to all y'all out there that are even watching stream or whatever. This is gonna be the only way you're gonna be able to realistically upgrade until you're at about 250. At about 250, then I think you can start really doing the other stuff, because at that point, the modifier, it should be normal difficulty, because the enemies are gonna be 230 about. So yeah, I'm guessing probably I would say once you're at about 220 or 230, once you're around 220 to 225 about, they can start running it. It's still probably gonna set you at hard, but it's gonna be doable. It's gonna be doable. Because currently I'm basically under contest, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really feeling like being under contest mode consistently. So honestly, farming this is just gonna have to be the way it goes. Unfortunately, you're really only gonna be getting at least you're only gonna be getting 206 armor, but gonna have to keep at it, keep upgrading. Because unfortunately, if you don't have people to play with reliably, you're fucked. You're fucked. You're just fucked. Like, this system for money is just absolute dog shit. Absolute dog shit. Anyways, though, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks for tuning in. Don't necessarily expect a video tomorrow, per se. But expect a review for Final Shape to either to come out, for Edge of Fate to come out Monday or Tuesday. It's finished and edited already, like I did yesterday, but footage is a little whack because OBS is being finicky now. But do expect as a random Sparking Zero video to drop. Do expect a random Sparking Zero video to drop. Because I'm in the process of making something. That being said, it'll probably be held off until certain things announced for that game. However, Elden Ring Night Rain, the next set of Everdark bosses are happening. Do expect a tier list, not a ranking, but a tier list of the Night Rain bosses for their Everdark versions. Do expect that. For at least for the first 4 Everdarks, then the last 4, because I'm assuming Holster is getting an Everdark version. There's just no way he's not, at least in my opinion. However, if it's kind of hinted at that Holster's not getting an Everdark version, because I will say Everdark Holster is going to be fucking insane. However, just keep in mind that I will be doing that the last 4 as well. On that note, though, thanks for tuning in, and I will catch y'all